Hello everyone, Jonathan Schlack, EAS&Weather here with a severe weather update for the Day 1 outlook. Starting off with, we actually have two slight risk areas for today which I'm going to cover. We have a slight risk for severe weather today that covers northeastern Wyoming, southwestern South Dakota, the western half of Nebraska pretty much, northeastern Colorado, and northwestern Kansas. And we have another slight risk for severe weather today that covers southern Missouri, southern Illinois, northwestern Kentucky, southern Indiana, the southern half of Indiana, I should say, and southwestern Ohio. And again, it also includes northwestern Kentucky. And we have a margin risk for severe weather today that covers far southeastern Montana, northeastern Wyoming, parts of west central and central South Dakota, far western and eastern Nebraska, eastern Colorado, far northeastern New Mexico, northern panhandle of Texas, most of Kansas, northern Oklahoma, central Missouri, far southeastern Missouri, northern Arkansas, central Illinois, northwestern Tennessee, central Kentucky, as well as southwestern Kentucky, central Indiana, most of Ohio, and far northwestern Pennsylvania. So, going to the tornado threat for today, we have a 5% chance of an isolated tornado today that covers parts of western Nebraska and far northeastern Colorado. And we have a 2% chance of an isolated tornado today that covers northeastern Wyoming, southwestern South Dakota, a lot of western Nebraska, northeastern Colorado, and northwestern Kansas. So, going to the wind aspect of things for today, we have two areas where we have a 15% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour or higher. I'm going to start off over here, where we have a 15% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour or higher in northeastern Wyoming, southwestern South Dakota, western Nebraska pretty much, northwestern Kansas, and northeastern Colorado. And if you look at the black dashed areas, which encompasses southwestern Nebraska, northwestern Kansas, and northeastern Colorado, the black dashed areas is where we have a 10% chance of seeing hurricane-force wind gusts of 74 miles per hour or higher. So, those are the black dashed areas, pretty much. And we have a 15% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour or higher in southern Missouri, southern Illinois, northwestern Kentucky, southern Indiana, and southwestern Ohio. We have a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour or higher in far southeastern Montana, northeastern Wyoming, central and western South Dakota, I think. I think I said northeastern Wyoming too. Far western Nebraska, eastern Colorado, northeastern New Mexico, northern panhandle of Texas, northern Oklahoma, most of Kansas, central and far southeastern Missouri, northern Arkansas, central Illinois, northwestern Tennessee, central and southwestern Kentucky, and I think I said central Indiana. I think I did. Most of Ohio, and far northwestern Pennsylvania. Don't like this update on me. Going to the hail aspect of things for today, we have a 15% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger that encompasses far northeastern, well I shouldn't say far. The 15% chance of hail 1 inch in diameter or larger encompasses northeastern Wyoming, southwestern South Dakota, parts of western Nebraska, northeastern, not just far, but most of northeastern Colorado, and northwestern Kansas. Now if you look at the black dashed areas that encompass parts of northeast Wyoming, southwest South Dakota, parts of western Nebraska, northeast Colorado, and northwest Kansas, the black dashed areas is where we have a 10% chance of seeing hail of 2 inches in diameter or larger, and we have a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts of 5% chance of hail 1 inch in diameter or larger that encompasses far southeastern Montana, northeastern Wyoming, parts of southeastern and central South Dakota, far western and eastern Nebraska, eastern Colorado, northeastern New Mexico, northwestern Texas Panhandle, the Oklahoma Panhandle, far northeastern Oklahoma, most of Kansas, southwestern Missouri, and extreme northwestern Arkansas. So, going to the summary, a threat for all severe hazards is possible this afternoon into evening over portions of the central and northern high plains. Damaging to severe gusts may occur near a separate front, mainly from the Ozarks to Ohio. So, that's the day one outlook for today. I will have another update which will be the day 2 outlook pretty soon. So stay tuned for the day 2 outlook, which I will have out very soon.